question 12a, the figure is made up of two identical parallelograms, ABCD and CFGH. ABD is twice the size of DBC. Find angle BDC. So usually when you want to solve this kind of question, you always want to see where the angle that you're looking for. So in this case, angle BDC is part of the parallelogram ABCD. So in this case over here, ABCD, there is this ABD is twice the size of DBC. So what does this mean? ABD will then be equal to 2 units, and then angle DBC is equal to 1 unit, right? So we can actually mark this down. I'm going to put it in green. So ABD, ABD over here is 2 units and DBC over here is 1 unit. So the thing is that angle ABC over here, ABC is equal to angle ABD plus angle DBC, right? Pretty straightforward. See, 2 units plus 1 unit is equal to 3 units. And we actually can get angle ABC because we know angle BAD. So that means angle ABC is equal to 180 minus 54, and this will give us 126 degrees. And then we know that 3 units is equal to 16 degrees. Then 1 unit is equal to 126 divided by 3, and this will give us 42. So now you know 1 unit is 42. Then it's pretty straightforward because to get angle BDC, we know that opposite angles of a parallelogram is the same, right? So since opposite angles in parallelogram are the same, means angle BAD is equal to angle BCD. So that means over here, this is 54 degrees, right? And we know angle DBC is equal to 1 unit, which is also equal to 42 degrees. Therefore, to get angle BDC equal to 180 minus 42 minus 54, and this will give us 84 degrees. Okay, there you go. So the answer is 84 degrees. All right, so for question 12b, we want to find angle CDF, which is in this case over here, is this pink angle over here. So how do we get this angle? Or to zoom in. Okay, so what is this angle part of? So this angle is part of the triangle CDF. Okay, so F is at this corner over here. So CDF. Okay, so what is CDF? So if you were to look at CD over here and CF, since so CD is part of the parallelogram ABCD, which is over here, which is this part. And CF over here is part of this parallelogram as well, which is identical. So CFGH is this one over here. And both of them are the short sides of the identical parallelogram, which means CD is equal to CF. Therefore, CD and CF here are the same, which means triangle CDF is an isosceles triangle, which means to get angle CDF, it's basically 180 minus this angle DCF divided by 2. So how do we get angle DCF? All right, so to get angle DCF, in this case is the color green. DCF is basically 60 plus angle HCF. So I see over here. So angle DCF is equal to HCF is in blue over here. So how do we get angle HCF? So since parallelogram ABCD and CGF are the same, so parallelogram ABCD and CFGH are the same, which means angle HCF is equal to angle BAD, which is this angle over here. Because they are literally the same, so then we can just put here as 54 degrees. Since we know this angle HCF is 54, then we can work backwards. DCF is equal to 60 plus 54, which is equal to 114. So that means angle CDF that we're looking for, it's basically 180 minus 114 divided by 2. And this will give us 33 degrees. So I see over here. Question.